What on earth was that? You guys. I just came back to check on botanist Faith after another night cycle has passed, and I just saw a couple floating heads go by. What is going on with my zoo? What the heck? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, it sounds like I am definitely going to need some new attack materials sooner than later. I swear I saw something suspicious over here. Is everything good now? Who are you? Oh, oh my gosh, why am I on fire? Why am I on fire? Why am I on fire? Get inside, get inside, get in short of my safari net. Oh my goodness, I am on fire. Why am I on fire? This is a zoo. This isn't some sort of circus. Oh my goodness, I was on fire. Now I have to sit in here with a white-tailed deer with beautiful butterflies going over my head. What? What was that? Oh my goodness, guys. Apparently we have summoners roaming in our woods, and I don't know how I feel about that. I thought we were safe from mobs and monsters and all of those things inside of our zoo, but clearly I'm going to have to talk with my security cats, and we're gonna have to think about breeding up more security cats who can roam the perimeter of our area, because what on earth is this all about? Oh my goodness. It must be some of the things that have updated since we were last super duper active in zoo crafting, and it definitely gives you a little bit of a start to your day. I'm gonna let you guys know that for sure. But all right, well, let's try this again. Hello everyone, and welcome back to ZooCrafting! I am Zookeeper Seri, and we are deep in the thicket of our beautiful maple woods, where you can gather all of the maple syrup that your waffle-loving heart might desire. And apparently I need to really help out botanist Faith before we move on to our next project, and add in some more of these glowing tree stumps, because these things actually glow at night, and they will help to keep away things like summoners. And I do think that I'm going to have to talk with our security cats and have them possibly recruit new members to the security cat squad, and then have them start roaming around these areas to keep those kinds of creatures at bay. And I am definitely going to need to go on that adventure, Ash, pretty soon. I don't know if I can even wait until I can do it in a live stream, so that we can find a new weapon for me, since I have unfortunately, tragically, lost the Sword of Light. After 3 years of having the Sword of Light, the poor thing finally bit the dust when I dropped it while I was organizing some chests, and then it just disappeared, despawned into the ether. It was quite tragic, Ash. But alright, let's go ahead, and before we really get started with the day, let's go get Lily. She is actually waiting for us inside of the Zookeeper station. Let's see, did I put the summoner away? I sure did. But she got a little bit beat up last time because she decided to try to swim in lava, and normally that's fine. Also, why is there cooked chicken and some feathers over here? Did chicken get struck by lightning? It's been an odd night. Very interesting indeed. But let's come over, and we are going to grab Lily girl. Hi Lily, I hope you rested well. Was it a good night? I know you tried to swim in lava, and I don't know what went wrong. I mean, she should have the skills to be able to swim in lava, no problem, but maybe she's getting a little old. Is that the case? Let's go ahead and check. Lily, it's been a very, very long time since I have actually looked over all of your skills, but like, I mean, you should have Hellhound, sweetie. It says things on fire and also grants immunity to fire, but she used to have that, so I don't know why she doesn't. She has Pack Puppy maxed out. I guess I'm gonna have to think about actually starting to make her more treats. I guess it's been so long since I've let Lily actually swim in lava. Lily, why are you standing out there? But it has been so long since I have let Lily swim in lava that she has forgotten the skills. So, I guess I'm gonna have to make some new dog treats so that Lily can swim in lava again. That is a classic Lily thing to do. Oh my gosh, and look at all the dirt we have. Well, holy moly, maybe I don't need to go deep inside of the mines in order to gather enough dirt for our beautiful Crow Nest Island, which is the next project we are actually going to work on, my friends. building a crow nest island. Basically an island full of spooky dead trees and beautiful pine trees and lots of crows, as well as one of our new Twilight Forest portals, so that we have another section that we can pop into Twilight Forest for, which I think that our Ints would definitely appreciate, because then we could drop the Ints who want to go to Twilight Forest instead of staying in the overworld. We could just drop them straight in there. So, all right. Well, that's good news then, Lily Girl, because it means that I don't need to wait super long to actually get to work on Crow's Nest Island. But I do want to finish helping our good friend botanist Faith with just finishing the rest of that forest. And now I know I actually need to do a little bit of work. Ash, you have traded places with Lily. You guys are like tricking me a little bit here. But now I know I need to actually do a little bit of work so that we can light the place up somewhat. So, how to work on that? Give me just a second to think it through. I'm out of room. Okay, I'm gonna make some new chests. That's what I'm gonna do. And actually, you guys might be really excited because I have been talking a lot with our patrons in our Patreon chat. We have a Patreon, in case you guys are not aware, and we talk all the time about ZooCrafting in the Patreon, and they have convinced me to start doing regular ZooCrafting live streaming, which is something I have been planning for a long time anyway, but they really are convincing me that it would be like one of the most amazing things to do, and that it would be really useful for doing things like just sprucing up this zookeeper station. The zookeeper station has looked like this for untold eons now, and we've lived here for so long. I should be able to make this station look nice, you know what I mean? And then we could do a little bit of work just getting a whole bunch of the like composting going. We could take care of the animals in the zoo. We could gather up a whole bunch of zookeeping experience so that then I can turn around and get a nice drink from the lily pad gazebo now and then. We could spend some time fishing. There's just so much we could do together in the zoo, and I have a feeling that's going to be coming sooner than later at this rate. All right, let me go ahead and tidy everything up. And all right, okay, so the project of the day, even though there's so much to do in the zoo, is to help botanist Faith and just finish up that nice little maple forest. I actually have a lot of thoughts and ideas about the maple forest. One of my puppies has actually stepped on my little garden of berries over here. But I have some thoughts about the maple forest because it is the time of year where the leaves are changing colors in Michigan, and it's so beautiful. And guys, I think one of the most amazing sections of our whole zoo is this little walk right here, because you can walk up and you're just surrounded by these beautiful maple trees and all of their leaves, and you can walk through it. You can almost hear the crunching underfoot of the beautiful leaves. You can smell the delicious maple syrup coming from our fresh pancakes and waffles at the syrup shack, and it just hits me. I want more maple trees. So one of the big things I want to do for the temperate forest is actually get more of these maple trees. These very special maple tree mod maple trees. That's what they're from, the maple tree mod. It's a Japanese mod from the Japanese forums, actually. And I want to spread them around through more of our zoo so that when you, oops, okay, apparently I'm underground. But I want to do that so that when you actually come up and visit our zoo, you feel like you're in that sort of temperate forest, beautiful biome for quite a lot longer than just that one little stretch. I want to put maple trees up here. I want them to kind of lead the way down to that big redwood and our turkeys. I want them to lead the way on the other side of our maple forest, our maple syrup forest, to come over here. And I want them to just spread down along the entire riverside, basically, so that when you're over here, you're going to be able to see all these bright, beautiful maple trees. And I think that'd be very fitting for this area, because then you could look out over the maple trees, because we're going to be building a lodge, a beautiful cabin actually, and you could look out from the Silver Wolf cabin that we're going to be building, a kind of like a resort and retreat, very high-end, beautiful resort, and you could look out over all those leaves to the gorgeous mountain with all of that snow and those pine trees and all of the beautiful snowy sculptures we're going to be building, and the ice sculptures and all of the snow biome animal exhibits we're going to be adding in. Ah, I just love it. I love it. I think it would be fantastic. Also, now that I know there's an issue with my security cats needing to breed and have more babies, so we have more security in the zoo, let's go ahead and sleep through the night, my friends. And then we'll come back and we will be helping Keeper Adelaide so that we can get some of those glowing tree stumps from her. I think that sounds like a very good idea indeed. So let's just wiggle over here. Dun 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 dun. Puppies! Come on, Lily. Come on, Ash. Good job, Lily girl. Ash, are you gonna stay outside tonight? Okay, you're getting a little hungry. Let me go ahead and sleep and I'll get you some food from the Red Wolves' chest of food. All right, good. All right, good. All right, and I've got some raw rabbit, so I'm gonna fill these two up on raw rabbit for the morning. Hey, Ash, man, the puppies really like this spot. I kind of feel like I should like groom it a little bit and make a little puppy overwatch because they seem to really enjoy just sitting here, probably looking at our home way up there. Oh, I miss hanging out with Darling. I miss Zoo Kitchen. I miss all of those things. I can't wait to start doing those things again. And we're getting closer and closer the more I'm back and the more I run around and remember how much I love this world and how I don't want anything to ever chase me away from it again. All right, well, anyway, on that note, let's come over to Keeper Adelaide. Hello, Keeper Adelaide. We're going to trade all of the berries that we have. My puppies are growling at something. Lily, Ash, you guys cannot pick a fight with the Red Wolves, okay? But let me see. Speaking of the Red Wolves, let me step into their exhibit really quickly and then go ahead and clear out some of these berry bushes. There we go. That should give me... Oh, hi, buddy. Hey, Fur. How you doing? And clearing out these berry bushes will actually give me more material that we can feed to the white-tailed deer. And it will allow me to get more zookeeper experience, which means I can get more glowing tree stumps. And these berry bushes are really cool. Oh, pardon me. Come on, Summer. Scooch. Lily was trying to warn me there was a creeper, and he blended right in with the leaves because he looked just like leaves. Is this a sign? I'm hurt. Is this a sign? Summer, are you okay? Like, hang on, Summer. I've got some healing things. Oh, geez, and I just popped that, like, garden right up. Hang on, Summer. I have a health syringe. I'm not an expert, but I think you might need it. Okay, good. We gave Summer the health syringe, so Summer clearly needed it. Do I have any more apples on me? Just a golden apple. You guys! I need to have more security cats and a new weapon. What is this ridiculousness? I really need that, actually. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay then. Our exhibit should be a lot safer than that. So I'm definitely going to look into this. My goodness, we've never had these kinds of problems before. I wonder if something happened in our world that changed things a little bit. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. All right, let me go ahead and step out. And at least I have managed... Oh, yeah, of course I can help out with the deer exhibit. But at least I've managed to get more Zookeeper EXP. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it got that chaotic in there. Alright, let's go ahead and gather up a little bit more. That's quite a bit, actually, because we had quite a few raspberries that we were able to collect up. And then we can trade them for shiny logs, which I'm beginning to realize we need a ton of. In order to make sure we keep away all of the creatures that are causing issues. Lily, I am so sorry. You were such a good girl and trying to warn me about the creeper, and I thought you were just fussing about like the wolves. And no, there was danger. Mom needs a banana smoothie to like heal up now. I can't believe that. It is a long time since I have gotten a blast in the face in my own backyard like that. Ha. Creepers, honestly. Oh, and I picked up a bunch of red wolf poo while we were in there too. Ah, well, what you gonna do? Alright, Botanist Faith. It's come with many misadventures. But that's just classic zoo crafting, if you ask me. And I have finally brought to you some shiny logs that we will be able to use to light up some of the corners of this area so that you do not have to worry, my dear botanist, about getting attacked by summoners, which is definitely a new thing we have never had issues with or run into before, or anything else. So I'm going to grab you one more shiny log, and then we'll work on getting some ferns and cedar groves and globes in here. And then I think we'll be good in there. But what an adventure, you guys. I feel like something must have happened in this world, and I definitely need to get a weapon back. So, maybe I'll need to go on a big expedition to do that rather than try to wait until I could do it in a live stream. Probably. I think an expedition is in our very near future. I have to find a new weapon. And I know there was a spot we hadn't searched, Lily, way over where we had been building the Red Wolf National Forest. In fact, let me see if I can find that again. Red Wolf National Forest, campsite. There we go. All right, let's turn it on so I can see where it is. But campsite should be not over there. I know the camp. Ah, here it is. All right, so somewhere over here, there's actually one of those abandoned towers. So we might want to go and see if there's a good weapon inside of there. And if there's not, we might just have to enchant ourselves a weapon and start having some new ones. And I think I do have some weapons actually in my house that have been given by my friends. So, we'll look at the house first, and then we'll kind of work backwards from there, and maybe go on an expedition to gather more, weapons, because things are getting a little interesting here. I wonder what could have happened. Well, we'll try to civilize the area and get more security cats on the job. All right, hang on, Adelaide. I'm gonna pop down, and I'm going to get any more berry bushes. Have they had a chance to regrow since last time? Darn. All right, the berry bushes really haven't had much of a chance to regrow since the last time I cleaned out the deer exhibit, which maybe I should start building more little gardens. Who knows? All right, Adelaide, what can I trade you, my friend? My puppies picked up everything, didn't they? My puppies picked up everything. All right, let me gather these up. I think Adelaide will let me trade her. All right, there's another one. Good. So close to being able to get another shiny log. I just want one more shiny log. All right, let me come back in here. Lily, Ash, please don't follow me in the Red Wolf exhibit. I just feel like, oh, guys, I feel like this is really rude to the wolves, and I can't guarantee that the wolves aren't going to take a miss and maybe start something. Let's see, and we'll gather up these. Wow, I've got a lot of little mushroom patches back here. In fact, let's gather up one of these mushroom patches, and we can actually put it down, a couple mushroom gardens, in the maple forest, and see if we can gather up some mushrooms over time, because I do love my mushrooms. They're so yummy. All right, there's another one of the gardens. Definitely need to keep these leaves down so that I can actually work inside of my Red Wolf exhibit a little better. Lily, Ash, please don't attack any of my red wolves, okay? Put the tomato and the candleberry away. Our zoo is so alive, guys. That's what I love about it. There's so much to do. I need to install a door over here. I have lost my door. That's a problem. Oh dear. This is just, okay, I've got to destroy that. There we go. Now my wolves shouldn't be able just to jump straight out of the exhibit. Oh my goodness. All right, back down to Adelaide with new food collected from the living gardens inside of our Red Wolf exhibit that she can feed to the deer. Let's see, there's that. Anything else? Okay, good. Yeah, there's lots of vegetables. There we go. And then I've got my last shiny log. Oh my gosh, I'm literally just 2 things away from being able to have one more shiny log. Do I have something in my pockets? Will they eat okra? I don't remember if deer will eat okra. Will they eat eggplant or okra, Adelaide? Let's see. Yes, all right. Last little bit of zookeeper experience, and we'll go ahead. Now we have 3 shiny logs we can use, and I will actually grab from Adelaide a few boxwood shrubs. There we go. Thank you, Adelaide. All right, that was pretty good, actually. We have a bit more zookeeper experience we can use in the future. If I want to, I forgot I had that in my pocket, so I could get more zookeeper experience from her. But very important to put down some of these glowing stumps. I'll have to figure out how to make some more of my special glowing mushrooms as well, because I really don't want my botanist or my others getting attacked in the middle of the night by all of these things that were just showing up out of the blue. Okay, I'll go ahead and put that there. And then I'll go ahead and put this last one over here for now. All right, and then we've got some boxwood shrubs. They can probably decorate this area for now. I can move them in the future. And I just want some ferns. Thankfully, there happens to be a huge section covered in ferns, so I can finally finish up the maple forest over by where Tangle and his new and still yet unnamed, because I need to review the names, you guys, I have probably left us, sheep friend. So let's run over there. And, oh, there's a whole bunch of food I could gather to feed up the deer. And there's actually a section where the ints, our tree ints, who like to spread some of the plants on the ground, have left a lot of ferns. So I can go down and collect those. See? Ta-da! Beautiful, beautiful open land full of ferns. So many ferns. So let's pop down there. I'm going to gather some of them up. There's a whole bunch of grass too. I guess I could gather up pretty much everything. Just kind of come through. There we go. Lily! Hi, Lily girl! You helping out? You helping Mom collect all the ferns? Wow, there's a lot of gardens over here. Oh, hi! There you are! Oh, I hope you don't take amiss to the fact I just cleared out so much of this. It's because I admire your growth of the ferns? Maybe? Maybe? Man, it would be so cool to set the inns free in Twilight Forest and just come back and visit with them and see how they've changed the landscape. Alright, so maybe he might start putting down some new things. Oh, and look how pretty that is, actually. Maybe he might start putting down some new things now that we've cleared so many away. Alright, let's gather this fern. There we go. That's a ton of them. That should be plenty to finish off my little forest. And then Tangle and his sheep friend are still doing good, thank goodness. I have a whole bunch of bay tree and sage seeds now, because we get all sorts of really cool random herb seeds from gathering up any of the plants in the world, which is amazing. That's something that Pavo actually made for us, because I mentioned offhand how cool it would be if you could season your food with ferns one time. Or ferns? What the heck? With herbs one time. Alright, down we go. And then I'm going to keep running to the zookeeper station, actually. And I'm going to take a quick nap, because that sounds like something safe to do until I can get some fish and ask my security cats if they would like to have more kittens, which we can probably name after your guys' cats, actually. And then once they do that, I can release the security cats into our zoo, and they can attack and keep away any of the hostile mobs that are messing with us. Alright, there we go. Let me tuck... Oh, look at all these seeds. Nice. And a little bit of grass. I think for now, I'm going to put the grass into the compost. Maybe? Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. And the short grass, well, the short grass is unique, so I'll go ahead and keep that. All right, and then I have a whole bunch of ferns, but actually we can really, really, really magnify how many ferns we have if we make fern powder and give it to Faith. So let's see, the recipe for fern powder is ferns, leather, and string. Normally I have trouble getting leather and string because I don't kill the animals unless I'm being attacked by them. But because we have one of our really important spots for gathering meat for our carnivores with our little animal traps over here, then I can actually gather a ton of leather and string at the moment. And we do have a whole bunch, well, a bunch of leather from the animal traps. And we get string from this really awesome Spanish moss. You can turn the Spanish moss into string just like that, which is really wonderfully important and useful. Alright, there we go. And I am running low on my botanist shears again, so I definitely need to get some of the iron oreberry bushes planted over here so that I can make as many shears as I need whenever I need. And also, actually, our wonderful zookeeper, Adelaide, who takes care of the deer, would love to have shears too. She gives you a lot of money in exchange for shears. Alright, let's go ahead and turn more of those into string. It's kind of like growing moss. It is growing moss that turns into string, so it's very useful as a resource for gathering tons of string. I really love it. And then I should probably put some more veggie bait and other things out there, but I used up all of the vegetables and all of the fruit so that I could feed the deer, so that I could get shiny logs. Oh, I love our zoo. Alright, let's come down, make this fern stuff. I need to grab a couple of those string. There we go. And we're going to try making out the fern powder, which I've never done before. Is that how you do it? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure that's how you're supposed to do it. To make fern powder. Come on. Come on, fern powder. Recipe? Yeah. Yeah. I have ferns. Oh man, it'll only be the unique type of ferns. It can't just be normal ferns. It can only be plant mega crafting. The plant mega pack ferns. Okay. Okay. You're gonna have to make me really struggle for it. Oh well, at least I gathered up a ton of normal ferns anyway. Alright, well that's okay. I'll just put away the string and the leather for now. And speaking of string, leather, and all things related to gathering the animals, let's make sure Lily and Ash are well fed. There we go. All right, guys. Well, that means, come on, Ash, you can teleport through that door. I'm sure that's fine. That means we have finally gotten to the point where there's just one last thing to do in our maple forest, and then we can start working on some of the other awesome projects that have unexpectedly popped up around our zoo. And that is putting down the ferns! Yay! Alright, putting down the ferns and maybe getting a few more plants to put at the very back of our area. So we'll put some down here, put one over here, put some over here. They're just so lovely. They just fill up so much of the area so easily too. Yeah, look at that. A nice mix of the globe cedars and a whole bunch of ferns. That'll really kind of fill in the area. Nice. Okay, we'll put another one down there. And then people can push their way through the beautiful ferns. And they can come on over, walk across the little dead leaves, and they can find their way into this lovely forest. I'm kind of tempted, actually. I know it's a little silly, but at least just down along next to the path, I think I'm going to go ahead and clear away some of these. There we go. Some of these leaves so that people can see just a little bit better. There we go. All right. I know that's not the best thing for the trees, but I think that's practical for our guest to not have the leaves smacking them in the face as they try to walk past through the maple forest. But it looks lovely. I like this. All right. Maybe another one right there. Another couple ferns over here. There we go. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, and just gotta keep some of the path clear. There, that should probably do it, I think. And then, of course, some at the back. There we go. Maybe a couple more at the back. We'll put some globe cedars back here too. You guys know how I always try to avoid symmetrical stuff, so that's why it's a little bit like not symmetrical. Let's see, asymmetrical, just kind of an organic forest look. It's so lovely. Oh, all it's missing is some mushrooms. Okay, let's see. And in fact, let's give the mushrooms an area that's a little bit more open. A little patch of mushrooms there. And whoops, did I just fall into something? And then a little patch of mushrooms right here. Oh, look at this. I love it. That's so pretty. Okay, and maybe a couple more dead leaves just for the road. There we go. Watch out, Lily girl. Oh, that's so satisfying. Finally, finally, finally finishing some sort of a build project in ZooCrafting after like a year away. Oh, there we go. You can always probably use a few more dead leaves just to kind of give the good vibe of what's going on in here. But I think this definitely will be very nice for people who come to visit the area. And I'll clear away some of the tree leaves just a little bit more. Not too many, but just enough so that it's comfortable for when people come to visit. And then let's grab a few more of the globe cedars since I happen to have some spruce leaves on me. And we can fill in the back so that, yes, there we go. So it has a nice solid backing. And then right here, there we go. And I'll kind of fill in a few more globe cedars as time goes on. But look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty and lush, and it probably smells absolutely amazing in here. So, woo, finally. I'm going to eat. You know what? We're going to go buy. I have a little bit of cash on me still. So we're going to go buy a fresh maple waffle pancake mix. I think I'm going to get a waffle, not pancake. Okay, let's come over. Hello, my wonderful chef friend. I'm going to grab 2 of your delicious maple syrup waffles and even a French toast. I'm going to splurge today and have a French toast and splurge. Okay, puppies. I'm going to splurge for you guys too. And we're going to buy some more of the pumpkin and turkey treats because they really love those. And I'll get 1 duck and sweet potato. And we're going to feed the puppies because they have been so good and patient while I worked on this project. And we're going to clear only a few more. There we go. So the guests don't smack into things. Puppies? Ash? Ash? Ash, are you allergic to the food I just gave you? Ash? You good? Okay, they're fine. That was just alarming. That's fine. All right. We did it, guys! Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, and this is what it's all about. It may have taken us a while to get to it. I may have definitely had to do a lot of running in circles to finally make it happen, but we have got a beautiful maple wood forest. We have a new person selling dog treats here. We have got a new chef who is finally getting some food cooked up fresh in the maple syrup shack. And we've also discovered quite a few mysteries in our own backyard that we are definitely going to have to get to the bottom of. So there's lots of adventure ahead. I can feel it in my bones. Little satisfying projects like this, big adventures, adding in more animals, learning more about the natural world, going on just special adventures with all of the unique people who make up this world. JJ and Junior, I haven't seen my sons in so long. Oh, all of it is finally coming our way, and I can't wait. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.